I did like a swan dive slide across the floor, like in front of everybody on my first day. Glasses flew off and everything. Just, I Superman straight across the floor, y'all. Like, welcome to LaVidaRosa. I'm your host Pinky, and today I will be doing a story time on my first day of high school. I don't know whether to smile or cringe. So my makeup lately has been very colorful because I've been loving the colorful liquid eyeliner. So my face is like colorful, and meanwhile my background and my hair is like Austin Powers Gold member.
It's gold, it's gold, it's gold, it's gold, it's solid gold, baby.
I tend to get a lot of good feedback from Storytime, so thumbs up for Storytime. Make sure you comment down below and subscribe. Going into high school, I was a very shy and quiet person. Like, I know I have a big personality on YouTube, but a part of me still can be quiet. I don't necessarily think I'm shy anymore. I can talk to anybody. If you see me out in public, I'm gonna be like laid back in the cut. But if I'm somewhere where I can be a little bit more social, I'm gonna be more social. It just depends on what setting you catch me in. But back then, I was always quiet. I was always shy. I, stayed to myself. I was an introvert. So going into high school, I was coming from a very small private school. I basically went to class with the same like 20 to 25 people from kindergarten all the way up to 8th grade. So I never had really mingled with too many other people other than those people. And not only that, but the school was predominantly Caucasian. And on top of that, it was a Christian school. So all of that balled up into one. Now I'm going from that school to a large public school of predominantly African American people. And going from this to this was a huge culture shock for me. Like, it's just different. It's just different. It's totally different. Shout out to my cousin Sarah. Hey girl, if you see this. She went to the private school with me for like a couple of years. We decided we wanted to leave our private school and go to a public school for high school. And it's crazy because I have been living 2 minutes up the road from that high school my whole life, basically, and never even had a desire to go there. I was so happy to have Sarah because she was like the complete opposite of me. She was so outgoing, and she always pulled me out of my shell anyway. They take us around the school, and even though I was really nervous and really scared, because like I said, I was extremely shy, I was really excited because this was like something brand new. So all these people, they didn't even know me, and it's like I got a fresh start. Thank God my first class was with Sarah. It was actually Senora Stambach's class. She made the Spanish language so free and fun, and I'm so happy that was like my introduction to the school, because it was just like, ooh, I'm gonna like this place. So of course, when you first enter a new school, you're gonna get lots of attention, and a lot of times these people have been going to school with each other for years and years and years, and you're the new person, so they want to know all about you in the first 2 seconds of knowing you. I have never been asked so many times in my life, was I mixed?
Oh, is you mixed? What you mixed with, girl? Oh, is you a mulatto?
I didn't even know what the word mulatto meant, but I heard that so much that first day. I'll never forget that. I was just like, no, I'm black. I'm pretty sure I'm just black because my dad's black, my mom's black. I'll put a picture here. This is an old school picture of my mom and my dad, and as you can see, both of them is black. Like, I don't know why they kept asking me, was I mixed? I'm like, no, I'm black. Black power over here. I didn't have my fro, by the way. I was like perm rap girl. It was so much. I wasn't used to getting all that attention. Like, I just was the type of person to want to like just be in the corner. Like, people were really friendly and wanted to help me get from class to class. And so lunchtime rolled around, and I just really didn't have anybody to sit with at lunch. I just sat at a table by myself to eat. I didn't really feel lonely. or I didn't feel like an outcast or anything. I just didn't have anybody to sit with, so I just sat by myself, and I wasn't really just like an outgoing person anyway, so I'll just eat lunch by myself. But there was a guy, a huge guy that decided he wanted to eat lunch with me. And if I had to compare him to anybody, I hate to say it, but in my 9th grade mind, he looked just like Debo, because he was so big and he looked really, really mean. His face just had a permanent like to it. He had these braids that were thick, but they looked like they hadn't been done in like 2 weeks, so they were like fuzzy, and you know, but that just added to his like rough look. I can't even lie, I was so scared because I didn't know if he was gonna like try to jack me for my lunch or not. Like, he really looked like that type. Like, he didn't care who you was. Like, he was just gonna you gonna eat your cornbread type of dude. Like, I didn't know. I didn't know. All I knew about public schools is what I saw on TV, and this seemed like one of those bullying scenes. So I was like, I just didn't know what to do. He was like,
"What up, shawty?"
I was like,
"Hello."
"What's your name?"
By the way, I have the worst name for black males between the age of 18 and 25. I hate telling them my name. Pinky. And if you don't know why, I'm not gonna tell you why, but a lot of you know what I'm talking about, and you're nasty if you do. The only reason why I know is because people have told me multiple times. Anyway, he asked me my name and I was like,
"Pinky."
So he sat down, and he actually was very nice. I still was a little nervous because I just didn't know him, and I never have met anybody like him. I did have a conversation with him and he was cool, but it's not like I plan on being his friend or anything. I just, you know, I entertained it. And you know, lunch was over, and you know, he walked me to class, and like, it seemed like for the next week or two he kept eating lunch with me. It's like he was obsessed with me, and I'm not trying to be conceited or anything. I mean, literally anytime he would see me, he could be talking to his friends and he'd just drop everything and come run over to where I was. And my cousin, when she saw him run up to me and like speak to me, she was like, "Girl, who is that? Who is that? Like, do you need me to, like, what's going on?" Like, she was like really concerned, like, why is this big? Because y'all, he really looked really, really big and scary. Like, I feared for my life. That's why I kept allowing him to walk me everywhere. I feared for my life. I didn't want him to take my lunch money. I was like, I didn't know how to let him down. Eventually I had to just be like, "I don't like you like that. You know, you cool, but I don't even want to, you know, I don't like you." You know, you have to blurt it out. And he's like, I thought he was gonna like snap on me, but he was like,
"Man, I ain't even like you like that anyway. I ain't even like you."
You know how they do. "But why was you walking me to every class?" I ain't say all that. I was like, "I'm sorry," and I walked away. So back to the first day. It reached the end of the day. Everything went fairly smooth. I even made like a couple of friends the first day. So the bell rang and the teacher was holding me after class talking. I was standing there for so long, I realized my grandmother was gonna be outside to pick me up soon. So I was like, oh, I gotta go. So I was running to the door trying to make it there. I don't know why I was running. She was gonna be out there regardless. So I'm running, right, trying to get there. Getting it, right, trying to get to the front. So I ran smack dab into this dude. I was like, boom. I did like a swan dive slide across the floor, like in front of everybody. Everybody was in the front because everybody was leaving, and everybody saw me just slide down the hallway on my first day. Glasses flew off and everything. Just, I Superman straight across the floor, y'all. Like, I don't even know how that happened. People were laughing once again. That was like one of my most embarrassing moments. Everybody was laughing at me.
Why are you laughing at me?
But there was like this Asian guy that I had a couple of classes with. He happened to be standing right there. And so I'll never forget this. He bent down and pushed his glasses up and he was like,
"Are you okay?"
and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm good.
And he handed me my glasses and he helped me pick my stuff up. He was just really trying to help me, and I was like, thank you. I was just so embarrassed. I had some highs and lows, and in between some scary moments, some nervous moments, and I had to have an embarrassing moment. It was the first day. I had to. I ended up going to that school for all of my high school years. It was time for a change for high school. I needed to get out of my shell, and that helped me get out of my shell. So that was my first day of high school. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.